man, I miss home. Yo. What's up, y'all? Good morning. How you feeling? It's a Sunday, man. Oh, damn, where's my phone? What time is it? It's 10:43 a.m. Oh my fucking god. Yesterday night was a pretty good night. Went to the club. I didn't take any videos of Snapchat. It was cool. That was a pretty good time. But, oh, yo, what is up, people? What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? I'm trying to look for a name to call us. I was thinking KDS Gang. But I don't know, man. We're gonna see this shit. But that aside, man, fuck, I feel tired still. I don't know why, bro. My man, what's up? Why am I starting my vlog in the bed today? First of all, I just get my mind, my head straight. So for the past couple weeks now, I've been thinking, and people have been texting me like wanting to get to know more about me, like why I'm in, how I got to America, like what it's like back in Nigeria, everything like that, stuff like that. So I thought, you know what? Like on the weekends, I'm usually a bum. Like mostly Sundays. Like I'm a bum. I literally stay at home and binge watch Netflix. But I say, you know what? Every Sunday now, we're gonna make it Storytime Sunday. Sounds good. We're gonna make it Storytime Sunday, and that's what we finna do today, or like every Sunday from today. Cause it's gonna be lit. I'm gonna be telling you guys more about myself, more about my background, my like where I came from, how I grew up. Show you guys some pictures and whatever. Let's not waste time with it. Let's bounce around with it. I don't like to stay in bed so long after I wake up because I literally become a bed buddy. I literally just sit there doing nothing. Bro. It's good, beautiful Orlando. Feels like all my neighbors are still sleeping. I turn this shit up, save energy. Oh, what's up, y'all? Let me go brush my teeth. Oh my god. Why is it blurry? Ooh, don't look down there, but keep your eyes up here. Why my mirror so dirty too? What's up, y'all? Who called me? Someone called me? Oh, Nora just texted me. That's my G from my old school. But I'm about to brush my teeth real quick before I text it back. Yo, dope, right? I don't know what comes out of it. But without further ado, let me change the light. Make it look more professional. Without further more ado, I'ma go sit on that couch. That's where we're gonna be telling the story. That's gonna be the storytelling couch. What price is this black one I just got? Now I'm gonna do the bigger one. Without further take two. Without further more, take three. Without further ado, we gonna get into. Y'all look fucked up. I'm about to clean it. Without further ado, we about to get into the storytelling time with King Demi, happening every goddamn Sunday that you're leaving, B. You better subscribe, B. Be like that big B. Fuck you talking about B? Come on, B. Don't play on me, B. You're not from New York, B. It's like, nigga, I'm from Nigeria. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. Man, my transition from Lagos to Nigeria, boy. I feel like I'll keep missing the light. Hey, boy, yeah, man, it's your boy King Demi. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't be playing with the boy, man. It's your boy King Demi. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't be playing with the boy, man. It's your boy King Demi. Hit that like button. Alright, man, let's get into the story time. What's up, y'all, man? What's up? I don't know what I was doing, but what's good? We here right now, and we about to get into this storytelling. But before then, you know you gotta get the environment right. Or I didn't text Nara back yet. Nara, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna text Nara back real quick. Hey yo, so what's up, man? We back. I just texted Nara. I know she's I'm gonna put my phone outside because I know she's probably gonna FaceTime or something. But yo, why do I keep diverting from what I want to say? Let's go back to the topic. So for today's storytelling, we got some backwards. We got some things that go in backwards. We got a cup of coffee. I drink coffee like almost every other day. Every school morning I gotta drink coffee for real, because I need that energy, you know. I need to, like, you know. That was hot. Bro, I keep talking and diverting a lot. But so yeah, let's talk about the story of when I first moved to the United States. It was a crazy beginnings, man. Crazy, humble beginnings. I ain't gonna lie, man. Humble beginnings, man. Let me see this pic. Let me see if I can find it. I know I have some pictures of the day I left. Oh, Nara just texted me saying I miss you so much. I miss you too, Nara. I miss you so much. Wow, look at me in Nigeria. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn, Nara. If you don't stop texting me and let me do my vlog, I'ma bust your ass. But yo, bro. So look at this picture, yo. This picture right here was like, this was the day I found out I was going to be going to America. That's my boy in the back, my brother's best friend. His name is Obafoluke. He's still in Nigeria. Like, this was the day I found out I was going to be going to like America to school. Man. So basically, if you come to America to school from Nigeria, you gotta go. There's a whole process. You gotta take your SATs, take your TOEFL. What are the exams? I think that's the two main exams. But you gotta like do good on them, like, and everything. But so I was in Unilag at that time. If you don't know, like, Unilag is a college or university back in Nigeria, basically, like a really good university. That's what I used to go to. Unilag. I was there for a year before I moved to America. But basically, I was in Unilag at that time, bro. So when my mom told me this, like, she already signed me up for this, like, class type stuff to help me prepare for my TOEFL and SAT and everything. So basically, she told me that, and on God, I was even like, look. When I was in Unilag, I was the what's it called? What do they call that shit? Class president. In America, y'all don't do that, but like in Nigeria, they have people that like are called class presidents. Like, they're the ones that like talk directly to the teacher. They're like the intermediary between the teacher and the student, basically, in every class. So basically, I was the class prefect in my class. And when my mom told me that, oh my dad, bro. Hey, by the way, today was the day my dad died 11 years ago. Rest in peace, pops. But yeah, like, when my mom told me that, like, that she already signed me up for all this, and I'm gonna have to be going like 3 times a week. And mind you, I still had school. You see how funny my mom is? I still had classes she already paid for that I had to go to. But my mom wanted me to go to these SAT lessons and skip schools on those 3 days. But those other 3 days, she was so like in depth about me being in class and this other. So I'm like, why? What's the point of going to school like when I'm feeling like just dipping a little bit? I'm not gonna use the result or whatever. So basically, Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I know you don't know this, but basically, I started skipping school. My girl too, my girl back then, but that's crazy. But that aside, let's get back to the topic. So like this SAT lesson basically was called Time to Know. It was like if you're Nigerian, you know where Coal Market is Marina around that side. Basically, we used to go for that joint like every 3 days. I did my SATs, did my TOEFL, did my TOEFL. Bro, look, let me even tell you a story about the day I took my SAT, bro. On God, I thought I was gonna fail. Cause for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason I had a panic attack. Let me see if I have a picture of my phone. Cause I like to save pictures of like moments like that. My ex. I have a lot of pictures of my ex on my phone. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. Nah, I don't think I do. Sadly, I do not have a picture. But yo, I had a panic attack, bro. I thought I took a picture, but I literally left the hall. Like I told my mom I couldn't do it. Like yo, like I just felt like I didn't want to leave Nigeria, basically. Now you know, like when you grow up in a place and all your friends are here, and like I just started thinking like. In my mind, I was like, bro, so if you go to America now, like, what's gonna happen to all your friends? Like, you're gonna have to start making new friends there. Like, I basically was just overthinking everything, and I had a like panic attack. But like, they were so nice at the school. I forgot what the school was called, but like the instructors were so nice, bro. They let me like take it after everybody already took theirs or whatever. But it was really cool though. Like, if you guys, wherever you, I don't remember your faces or your names or anything, but like, if any of your teachers, because they were pretty young at that time, if y'all see this, I respect y'all, man. I appreciate what y'all did for me. But basically, man, I don't know what was wrong with me. I had a panic attack. So I took the SATs, took my TOEFL, passed, you know. So now look, this is where the real on serious Demi Nigeria came through. When I realized I passed, bro, before I was just skipping a couple classes. When I realized I passed, bro, I started skipping school. Like school in whole, bro. If you ask people that like were my class back then, some of them already thought I dropped out. Like they didn't even know. And I was the class president. So like you know like when the teacher comes in the class and like where's the class president, everybody's like where's Demi? Where's Demi? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like when your teacher is like, where's your class president and everything? And everybody's looking like. And my girl was in my class too, like my girl at that time. So she used to tell me like everybody used to look for her, like look for me. Like I used to be like, what? So I literally was just vibing, bro. I was like literally turning up, and my music, bro. I started focusing on my music more. Like you know, everything was just so crazy. Like I felt like my music was literally about to take up before I left Nigeria, like take up for real. Cause I started meeting people, bro. I met my boss, like my man, Charlie Champagne, bro. He really put me on, bro. I appreciate you, man. Like he was really down for me. Like he still tells me every day. He texts me every time, bro. It's like whenever you're done with school and you're back in Nigeria, whatever you're doing, bro, I got you, bro. Like he's like, I like his energy, man. Charles, I fuck with you. But yo. Like, so basically, I just started skipping school, like, started pushing my music more, going for shows. I performed with Nice. Like, bro, let me see if I got 500 pictures. Nah, I don't have pictures of that performing Nice, I remember. But yo, like, it was just, whew. I was really on my shit. So, fast forward. I was just an unserious boy all through the time, just being an unserious boy all through the time. So the day came when I was going to leave, man. Wow, and wow. My mom came with me too, though. Like she traveled with me, but like, bro, everybody came with me to the airport, bro. I know I have pictures of that day because I cried, bro, in the plane. I literally was crying, bro. I feel like crying right now, bro. It's crazy. fucking miss Nigeria. I miss all my fucking friends, my family, man. It's crazy, man. I really actually was about to cry. What the fuck? Bruh. What the fuck? I'm such a soft ass nigga. Nah, sorry. Plumb me, boy. You must say I don't. But yo, let me see. I know I have some pictures. Yeah, this is, oh, look. So the day before we left, bro, this dinner right here, these pictures right here, look at my mom looking all good. Like, we had like a little expensive dinner. My mom took me out. Like, it was really cool. You know, in Nigeria, bro, what we call expensive dinner in Nigeria, for Yankee, now it's in the chop on a daily basis, bro. Chinese, not Chinese, sorry, I don't want to speak my language. But, we basically went to eat this Chinese food. This is my cousin, bro, Rashid. Sheesh. Man, I miss home. Yo. Well, basically, man, look, hey. Look at my boy F.I. He was there with me that morning the day I left. My boy Jobber, like, look, my boy Sergio, everybody was there, bro. Like, they didn't come, like, some of them didn't come into the airport, but, like, they were there, though. Like, my cousins, like, Diola, Yomife. Why Yomife got all these pictures of? Yomife, I would tell mother, what kind of pictures did you take on my phone like this? You know what she gave? Yomife. It's crazy, man. Hey, let me not divert, man. I'm ready to get. Oh my god! But this is the day we left, though. This is a picture of my mom, my cousin, and my other cousin. Look, she looked like she was about to cry. I miss you too, Tolu. But my mom came with me that day. This is a picture of me, Yomi Fair, and Diola. Look at me, bro. I gotta show you all this picture. This is a picture of me and my cousin Tolu. Look at me without hair, bro. Like, the back of my head is so flat, bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This is very implicating. Very implicating to my future. But look, oh my god, man. But yeah, that was the day we left, man. This is me, my mom, and my elder. I don't know why he's dressed. Okay, yeah, he came, like, literally my brother came from work. Like, he finished work at like 7 at night, and he came right from work to the airport, and that's why he's dressed, and you can see he's tired all that. He's in Canada now doing his masters, though. That boy balling. But yo, man. Crazy times, bro. But that was the day, man. Like, I literally was crying in the airplane and everything. And I know when I first moved down here, I was in Delaware. We're gonna make this another story, but I'm gonna just give you a little insight to my first year or my first couple months in America. So I was in Delaware till my school started. I think my school started a week after. So I was there with my cousin, Uncle Damala. What's up, B? I lived with him for a little bit. Then I moved to school. I remember me and my mom stayed in a little hotel, like quite a distance from the school, but the hotel was so nice that they let us, like, they gave us their driver. Like, literally every morning they used to come and wake us up for orientation. I didn't go to none of this orientation though. Like, my mom really thought I was going, but I literally would go to school and just walk around. Because I knew orientations were just, I went for one of them the first day, then I realized, like, these orientations are actually so dumb. Because I felt like, for international students, like, the orientation we had was like so irritating, bro. They made us feel like we were so dumb, or that, like, that's what I felt like. Cause the way they were talking and everything, I was like, well, yo, man, basically. So I went for the first day, and from there, like, every other day I went, it was 3-day orientation. Every other day I went, I was just walking around, like, and everything. And then I moved into my apartment. And I met this, I'm gonna just show you this, and this is where we're gonna end the story. Like, I moved into my apartment, and I had a crazy ass, I had a black roommate, like Kenyatta. He moved out after a while. Then I had a crazy ass sweet man. Like, I tell you, my Nigerian people really watch this right now. Let me explain something to you. One bad in America. Yeah. University in America, they are enjoying. change songs in small. My God. Huh? Bro, if you see the dorm I stayed in, I don't have a video or nothing, I'll just show you a picture. But like the dorm I stayed in when I first moved out here, bro. Oh, I changed my phone. That's why I don't have all those pictures. Oh, I used to have a different iCloud. But still though, I still like to keep some pictures. But yeah, this suite, like it was like a 2-room, like I think most colleges are like this, because UCF is like that too. It's like my room had me and my roommate, and it was like a big space, and there was like a little common room, and there was another room, and there was a shared bathroom between 4 people. And it was really cool, like so freaking dope, like we literally had our own door. Like there's a door, you walk in the door to get in the common room. Then my room was on the left, Evan's room was on the right. Like bro, my roommate Evan, bro, craziest nigga like I ever met, bro. He white, bro, but he's like, I love him, bro. He was real. Like this is a picture of him. He got a tattoo right here that says ass. Like that's the night the night he got it. He was so drunk. He didn't even realize he was taking the pictures on my phone. Like it was the next morning he came up to my room and was like, yo, Demi, did I take any pictures? I'm like, yeah, bro. Like you was really tipsy last night. But like really fun times, man. Really fun times, man. Wow. But yeah, man, that's basically it, man. My little transition from America to Nigeria. I was like, before I moved to America, bro, I was so carefree in Nigeria. Those last couple months, Mom, if you watch this, I'm sorry. But those last couple months, you shouldn't have told me I was going to America till the day before I left, because I literally bummed out on Unilag. And the funny thing is, I was doing so good in Unilag too. Like I was the goddamn class president, bro. Like my G, I was like, when I started Unilag, I was like, bro, this is my shit. These 4 years about to be a breeze. I'm like, engineering is 5 years, so it was about to be 5 years in Nigeria. I was like, this 5 years about to be a breeze. I'm about to do this shit. Like, it's a. But look, like how many months in? Like 6 months in, bro. My mom told me that, or like 5 months in. I was gone. I was turning up, performing everywhere. Bro, I let this back for the drive. But look, that's the end of this Storytime vlog. And we're gonna be doing this every Sunday. If you guys have topics you want me to talk about, leave a comment. Leave a comment, please. Leave a comment. What? I gotta fix my goddamn blunt. I don't know, you looking at me like, what the fuck is this man doing? Yes, I'm fixing my blunt. You have a problem with it? That's like. But that's it, man. Make sure y'all safe. Make sure you're living a good life. Today's Sunday. Make sure you're productive. Make sure you're doing the Helping Hand Challenge. I don't know what's going on with drinking XXX Tentacion, but like, I'm gonna just call it the Helping Hand Challenge because I like the name. Like, just do good, man. You don't gotta do good to get something in return. Like, look, I feel like this. I have this mindset that the amount of good you put in the world is the amount of good that comes back to you. It might not come back. It might not be right when you want it, but it's gonna come. It's gonna always come back, like in the future, like in ways you don't expect. Like, so just keep doing good, man. Like, it doesn't hurt you to do good. And my people, make sure you're living a good life, man. It's your boy King. Man, I'll see you guys.
I think I drank too much.
What? I think I like that. I think I drink too much. 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 Will you roll me a blunt so I can't cool off?